I feel like we need a bracelet.
We do need a bracelet. That's how we how we do it around here. Another customer pick from J. King. So the exact same basic colorings, but you're going to put this down into your bracelet. So you make the same choice: turquoise and pink thulite, or turquoise and the purple shite. So either one that you pick is $99.95. We only have the size small, medium in both. Is that correct? I want to make sure I'm not misspeaking, Kyle. Only small, medium? Okay, only small, medium. So that's gonna fit wrist sizes 5.5 to 6 in the wrist. So if you're gonna kind of fall within that, that would be a great, and it's reversible. I love reversible.
I do too, especially because I said earlier, jewelry is really meant, it's designed to be worn in full suites, and J. King has really given us the opportunity to do that, because you have your choice of the turquoise and charoite earrings or the turquoise and thulite earrings, and now, depending on which color combination you got, you can get the bracelet to match back perfectly. And you have got so much of the gemstone in this bracelet. Each one of these stations, you have quite a considerable size of gem. To think that you're getting this quality, actually, of turquoise, and that's just one side of the bracelet. I mean, you've got twice as much gemstones when you consider on the reverse. You have your choice of that pink tanzanite, what we call thulite, or your choice of the charoite. You have got such a staggering carat weight, and the design is also beautiful. You have these elegant stations with that X pattern, that almost cross hatch, which just adds a little bit of depth and character, because the design, the station could have been just plain, you know, sterling silver.
Yeah.
They didn't need to be an embellishment. But again, hello, J. King has left no stone unturned. Now you have a bracelet, yeah, pun intended.
Pun intended.
Pun intended. You have a bracelet that has so much interest, and they're on either side. So regardless of however you wear it, right, you're still gonna get all of that character and all of that beautiful design detail.
Yes, this really is a two for one, a reversible.
Yeah, it is.
With complete turquoise on one side and then whatever you choose on the other. And the closure on this is gonna be a magnetic bar closure with double safety latch, so it's gonna give you that extra peace of mind that this bracelet's not gonna go anywhere, but it also makes it very easy for them to come apart. So it does have that magnetic and then just a double edge clasp on either side to give you a little extra security on there. But that also makes it very easy for you if you know, you're going to be changing this from one side to the other.
Right.
If you want to make this reversible, you don't want something that's overly complicated. If you decide, okay, now I want the turquoise side to be on, then you can. So it's magnetic, and then it has just double closures on either side for that extra security. Again, Jay thinking about everything down to the very last moment. So this is going to be on one side, and then on both sides, it has the turquoise.
This is a complete game changer to know that it's magnetic, because yeah, we love, you know, elasticated, stretchy bracelets. We love bracelets that have a little tassel to adjust, easy on, easy off. This is probably the easiest closure, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you really don't even have to do anything. So if you're losing dexterity, if you're not particularly nimble with your hands and fingers, this is a bracelet that is just gonna make things so remarkably easy for you. And it's a very strong magnet, you know? But let's say it wasn't. Let's say that the magnet wasn't particularly strong. Jay has still equipped this with the safety clasps on either side, those locking mechanisms to make sure that it stays on the wrist. So you quite literally do not have to worry about anything. You just have to pick whichever color you love. But let me just say, be careful, because this is dangerous. Like, these are addictive pieces of jewelry. You know what I mean? Like, these are so well loved for the design, for the magnetic clasp, for the rarity and the you know, exotic destinations these gemstones are from. The thulite's from Norway.
Yeah.
I mean, get out of town.
The whole time you were saying whichever one you pick, I kept making a funny face. I'm glad the camera wasn't on me, because I love the way Danya has them both, and one's turned to the turquoise side and one's turned to the gem side.
Right.
If you have the means, I would get both.
Absolutely.
I would get both because they look stunning.
And they complement one another so well.
Together.
Even here,
On
the Thulite
both
and the
sides, yep.
Charoite, right? I mean, there's just no combination that does
that's
not
gorgeous on her.
work. And the colors are so vibrant. Exactly what you see is what you're going to get. That Charoite is a really rich mulberry.
Yep.
It's a grape color. And then the Thulite has this raspberry characteristic to it. And of course, Azure Peaks Turquoise, you've got really bold. The eye immediately gravitates towards that bright high blue. And there are, count them, 93 5-star reviews on these bracelets. I mean, these are pieces that were made customer picks at their introductory price point, and in this clearance event, I just think that's just so sublime that they're at this price and everyone just loves them.
Well, this is why I think reviews for jewelry to me are very different. Because if you order a pot, you know, and the pot comes and it does what the pot is supposed to do, you're like, oh, this is a good pot. It's cooking. But jewelry is such like a personal,
it's so
emotional,
subjective.
right? It's so subjective. So when somebody takes jewelry as an option to come and give it a 5-star, that has really left an impression on someone. For it to be a customer pick, jewelry, to me, I don't run through stacks of papers that are like customer pick and customer pick and customer pick. It is very specific on specific items because jewelry is so subjective, it's so personal, it's so emotional, that people felt compelled to go do a customer pick for this. I wanna remind everybody, if you're just tuning in, it's reversible. So everything that you're seeing right now, it looks like I'm doing like 4 different bracelets. It's 2 bracelets. You just make your choice between the pink Thulite, and then this one is the purple Charoite. But both of them on the reverse side have the turquoise.
Gorgeous, gorgeous turquoise.
Yep.
And you just get so much of the gemstone, even if it were just one-sided, but the fact that it's reversible, you've got so much gemstone. And we talked about this a little bit earlier, it's almost like a pillowed effect, right?
Yep.
It's cabochon cut, so they really sit up nice and high and pronounced. They're smooth to the touch, and they're just remarkable bracelets.
And again, this one now is only available in that small, medium size only. So if you have a wrist that'll fit 5.5 to a 6, this is your bracelet. It's calling your name at under $100.